tell you, I'm really looking forward to Battlefield Earth. See, look at that. See, this is what it's about. All right, you ready to do this? Don't worry. Despite your height and weight and general stature, I bet you're great at sports. All right, come on, let's go play sports. All right, here we go. Remember, big cuts, Mario. Hands in, tight to the body, big cuts. Let's do this. All right, well, you know, that one was a little low, so ball one. Anyway, this is the one you want anyway. All right, here we go. Remember, hands tight, really dig into this one, Mario. Here we go. Well, you know, it doesn't help that you're like a foot tall, you know? What happened to the mushrooms we had? You know, you were supposed to take a mushroom. That would have solved all this. I guess we're just not gonna take mushrooms before we play baseball. And you don't even have a bat. I told you to grab a bat. Well, maybe you're not ready for baseball. All right, hey, new sport. Come on, let's go. Do something. This isn't no go-karts. Dude, play D up. All right, maybe you're more of a soccer guy. Maybe you want to play soccer, huh? Wow, you're really bad at this. I mean, is there any sport you do know how to play? And keep in mind, this is the year 2000, which is long before the rise of Mario sports games and kind of the point of this entire intro. Don't say golf. We're not playing golf. That's right, before Mario Baseball, and Mario Basketball, and Mario Soccer, and Mario Holy Crap We Get It Nintendo, there was a time when Mario sports games were a new thing. I know, it's weird to think that, especially given how many sports Mario would eventually sport. But it's true, when the original Mario Golf was released back in 1999, it was kind of a big deal. Like, Mario Sports? What? You had no idea what it would lead to. All you knew was Mario Golf is awesome. If that game got the ball rolling, this is the one that, like, it made it official a year later. Mario went from pudgy plumber to godlike super athlete. It's Mario Tennis for the Nintendo 64. Look at the pecs, man! So it's kind of hard to go back to that pre-Mario sports mentality, but to really appreciate this game, you have to at least try. So put yourself back in the 90s. You had a Nintendo 64, but you didn't have a lot of games for it. Not because you were poor, just that the N64 didn't have a lot of games. Just in terms of the numbers, it had a relatively small library. But what it did have was multiplayer games. Like, great multiplayer games. If you grew up in the 90s, you knew. The N64 was the party system. And that was the context in which these Mario sports games came about. It was like, hey, we need more N64 games. And we love N64 multiplayer games especially. And we love Mario. I mean, at that point, it was basic math. The answer was Mario Tennis. Like Mario Golf the year before, Mario Tennis was developed by Camelot, which was even weirder back then than it is now. Here you had one of the most talented and respected RPG developers on the planet doing sports games. And not just sports games, Mario sports games, like with turtles and everything. Didn't make any sense. Then you played them, and it made perfect sense. Mario Tennis is an unbelievably fun, unbelievably good arcade sports game. Like with turtles and everything. Now, in terms of the gameplay, Mario Tennis plays like pretty much every Mario sports game that would follow, at least the good ones from the GameCube era. It's fast, it's simple, it's very arcadey, very fun. And actually, despite its age, it feels remarkably similar to Mario Power Tennis, the GameCube sequel. And playing this on the N64, even now, it's impressive. This game is fast and smooth, I mean, it's not like when you go back to the original Smash Brothers for the N64 and it kind of feels its age. Mario Tennis actually holds up really well. You know, I think one of the most impressive things about Mario Tennis is how much content it has. I mean, this is kind of an old game, and yet it's got 16 characters, only a few less than the GameCube version. And each one's genuinely different, too. But not only that, there's also a ton of ways to play. So if you're playing alone, you could do individual matches, singles or doubles, as well as tournament play. And not only that, there are also wacky special modes, like Bowser's mode, which brings in a swaying court and usable items a la Mario Kart, or the Piranha Plant court, where there are just like balls everywhere. There's so many balls. And not only that, there's also multiplayer. Oh, the freaking multiplayer. So, like so many N64 classics, that's where Mario Tennis shines, the multiplayer. It supports 2, 3, and 4-player play, which is just awesome. I mean, it's the simplicity of the gameplay and the accessibility of the controls, as well as the familiarity of these characters. It just all comes together to make the perfect multiplayer game. Maybe one of the N64's best. And I mean, for a system that had GoldenEye, Perfect Dark, Mario Kart, Mario Party, Smash Brothers, and all those groundbreaking wrestling games, to say Mario Tennis was one of its best multiplayer games, that really means something. And of course, Camelot always made sure these things were well made, even in these early days. It's not only that Mario Tennis plays and controls like a dream, it's also the presentation, which is like a generation ahead of its time. From the elaborate intro, which would become a Mario Sports trademark, to the voice clips and fancy effects. I mean, in some ways, Mario Tennis doesn't feel like a Nintendo 64 game. That kind of polish was really impressive for the year 2000. Sorry, for the year 2000!
Match point! Game, set, and match. Mario!
Speaking of which, holy crap, this game is already 14 years old. That's just crazy! I have so many memories of playing this game with friends. It seems like it was just yesterday. But I guess that's the cool thing about Mario Tennis. It plays almost as well now as it did back then, which means you can make new memories. I'm telling you guys, dig out your N64, grab GoldenEye, of course, but make sure you grab this one too. I mean, Mario may have been new to sports, but listen, he was a natural in Mario Tennis for the Nintendo 64.
Game, set, and match. Bowser!